Welcome to another session on aviation. In this lesson, we will discuss the duties and responsibilities of a cabin crew. A cabin crew, or flight attendant, is responsible for ensuring the safety and comfort of passengers during a flight. The duties of a cabin crew at the pre-flight stage typically involve preparing the cabin and the passengers for the upcoming flight. The cabin crew will conduct thorough safety checks of the cabin, ensuring that all equipment such as life jackets, oxygen masks, and emergency exits are functioning correctly, and that the emergency exits are clear. They will also check for any hazards, such as loose or sharp objects, and secure any item that may pose a danger. The cabin crew will set up the cabin by ensuring that all seats are clean and ready for passengers. This includes ensuring that the surfaces are wiped down, vacuuming is done, and restrooms are clean. They will also check that the overhead compartments are secure, and that there is adequate space for passengers' carry-on baggage. The cabin crew will prepare for the arrival of passengers by ensuring that there is enough food and beverages, supplies such as blankets, pillows, and amenity kits. They will also ensure that the cabin is at a comfortable temperature, and that the lighting is appropriate. During the boarding process, the cabin crew will greet passengers as they board the aircraft, welcoming them aboard, and ensuring that they feel comfortable and at ease. The cabin crew will check passengers' boarding passes to ensure that they are on the correct flight, and that they are seated in the correct seat. The cabin crew will assist passengers with stowing their carry-on baggage in the overhead compartments, or under the seats, to ensure that the aisles and exits are clear. The cabin crew will assist passengers with special needs, such as those with disabilities, or those traveling with young children. The cabin crew will ensure that passengers are comfortable by providing blankets, pillows, and other amenities as needed. After the boarding process is complete, the cabin crew's duties shift towards preparing for departure. They will coordinate with the ground crew, ensuring that all necessary checks have been completed, and that the aircraft is ready for departure. Cabin crew will conduct safety demonstrations before takeoff, explaining the use of emergency equipment, such as seat belts, life jackets, and oxygen masks, and providing information on the location of exits and emergency procedures. The cabin crew will ensure that all seats are in their upright position, and all passengers comply with safety regulations, such as stowing their carry-on luggage, and fastening their seat belts. Finally, the cabin crew will give a reminder to switch off electronic devices, and prepare for takeoff. Cabin crew will prepare the cabin for takeoff, including adjusting the lighting and temperature, closing overhead compartments, and ensuring that all carry-on baggage is stored properly. The cabin crew will confirm with the flight deck crew that the cabin is ready for takeoff, all doors and hatches are securely closed, and all safety checks are complete. After takeoff, the cabin crew will provide food and beverage service to passengers, ensuring that they are comfortable and well cared for during the flight. The cabin crew will assist passengers who may have questions or concerns, ensuring that they have everything they need for a comfortable and enjoyable flight. Cabin crew members continuously monitor the cabin to ensure that passengers are safe and comfortable, and to detect any issues that may arise. When turbulence is expected, cabin crew members will make an announcement to inform passengers to remain seated and fasten their seat belts. During turbulence, cabin crew members will monitor the cabin to ensure that passengers are following the safety instructions, and to identify any potential hazards. In the event of severe turbulence, cabin crew members will secure the cabin by ensuring that all loose items, such as catering equipment, are stowed away safely. Cabin crew members are trained to follow specific emergency procedures, which may include evacuating passengers from the aircraft, providing first aid, using emergency equipment, and communicating with passengers and the flight deck. Cabin crew members are responsible for the safety of all passengers, and in case of an emergency, they provide clear and concise instructions to help passengers evacuate the aircraft safely. in some emergencies, cabin crew members may need to take charge of the situation to prevent further harm or damage. They are trained to remain calm, composed and professional in high-stress situations. After the emergency, cabin crew members will continue to monitor the situation and take necessary measures, such as administering first aid, to ensure the safety and well-being of all passengers. In the event of a medical emergency on board, cabin crew members play a critical role in providing first aid and coordinating with medical professionals on the ground. Cabin crew members are trained to provide basic first aid, such as applying pressure to a wound, assisting with medication, or performing CPR if necessary. If there is a doctor or medical professional on board, cabin crew will coordinate with them to provide further assistance to the affected passenger. If the situation is severe, cabin crew members may request to divert the flight to the nearest airport, where the affected passenger can receive medical attention. Cabin crew members are required to document the medical emergency, including any actions taken and any medications administered. Before landing, the cabin crew will ensure that the cabin is clean, tidy, and ready for landing. They will make sure that all loose items, such as catering equipment or magazines, are stowed away securely. Cabin crew members will ensure that all passengers are seated with their seat belts fastened, and their tray tables and seats in the upright position. Cabin crew members will conduct final safety checks, including checking that emergency equipment is in place and functioning properly, and that all cabin doors are secure. Cabin crew members will make any necessary announcements to passengers, such as reminding them to switch off electronic devices, and informing them about the expected landing time and weather conditions. After landing, the cabin crew will ensure that all passengers have disembarked, and that the cabin is secure, including checking for any items left behind by passengers. Cabin crew may assist passengers with their carry-on baggage, especially those with mobility issues, or families traveling with children. Cabin crew members will conduct a quick clean-up of the cabin, removing any trash or debris, and restocking items such as blankets, pillows, and magazines. Before leaving the aircraft, cabin crew members will perform a final check of the cabin, to ensure that it is secure, all passengers have disembarked, and there are no issues to be addressed. Cabin crew members will coordinate with the ground staff, to ensure that any necessary maintenance or cleaning tasks are completed before the next flight. That's all for now. If you wish to become an airline cabin crew, we wish you all the best.